Okay, and it looks like we are live for this week's live stream, Sacred Heart Parish, Clovis, New Mexico. It's me once again, Deacon Eric. If anybody's noticed, it's been a few weeks since we've done a stream. It's be honest, it's been kind of quiet around our parish the last few weeks since we had our picnic out at Ned Hauk, and so haven't really had too much to talk about. Just just a few announcements here and there at the mass, but this week I definitely wanted to go live and talk about a couple of things that are coming up very quickly this weekend and next Monday, and I wanted to make sure to get the word out so that everybody knows what's coming up. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Veterans Mass and Luncheon this coming Saturday. I know we announced for I think several weeks there that it was going to be on Sunday after the noon Mass, but at some point that changed, and it changed in the schedule, and I don't know if everybody caught it or not, but that Mass and Luncheon has been moved to this coming Saturday. So I wanted folks to know that, so that there's no confusion, that there's going to be a Mass this Saturday at noon for our veterans, and then after that there'll be a luncheon served in the gym. So that Mass will take place of the Saturday morning Mass. There won't be that Mass at 9 a.m. on Saturday. It'll just be the one at noon. And then after that, like I said, there'll be a luncheon in honor of our veterans in the gym. So, like I said, it's not going to be on Sunday. That's going to be on Saturday. So just be sure to come out and help celebrate and support our parish veterans. Thank them for their service, and shake hands and all that good stuff. It'll be good. Come on out. So, I'm not sure if anybody's going to ask this question, but I better answer it. Better to answer than not. So if anybody's curious if the Saturday at noon Mass satisfies their Sunday obligation, it does not. So don't be confused if you attend the Saturday Mass at noon. That does not satisfy your Sunday obligation. You'll still need to either come to the Vigil Mass that evening or Mass on Sunday. So just so make sure everybody's clear on that. So, and the other thing that I wanted to make sure everybody knew about is that that we're going to have how best do I put it? A Eucharistic adoration. I call it. I would say it's a special event on Monday, and that's this coming Monday, November 13th. The flyer was not in last week's bulletin. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to make it into this week's bulletin, so I definitely wanted to get the word out on that. I'm sure we'll announce it in the announcements at Mass, but we're having a special Eucharistic adoration. Like I said, I call it an event because it's atypical. I think of it. I think it's going to be special because what it is we're going to have some featured musicians there, Maggie Mendoza and Adriana Garcia, and they're going to perform music during adoration. And here, let me put up the flyer. Let me scoot over a little bit. There it is. So. Now, if you're watching this on your phone, you might have a little difficulty reading that, but you can always maybe, pause the video and then use your finger to, make it bigger or whatever. But that's the flyer for it. So it's going to be this coming Monday, November 13th, of course, in the church from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And like I said, we're going to have, there's going to be prayer, confession, praise and worship, and I think it's going to be neat. I think, me personally, I think beautiful music always draws me closer to God. It just does. So I think a mixture of this with adoration. For some, it might be a little, maybe unusual is the word for them. Maybe that's something that they're not used to. But I say keep an open mind and come and experience this, because it just creates a more prayerful atmosphere for you than you didn't originally expect. I'm sure there'll be some periods of silence and stuff like that. If you want to do some personal devotional prayer and stuff like that, I don't know if they're going to play continuously for the 2 hours, but like I said, that's going to be from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. At the church this coming Monday. So come out for that. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you folks, but I work during the week I work a pretty busy schedule. I go to work very early in the morning, and I don't get off till sometimes even late in the evening. So when there's adoration at the church, a lot of times that's during the day, and I have a hard time making it to adoration. And even if I can maybe come by at noon, it's very short, and it always feels a little rushed to me. So I think this is a great opportunity for folks that don't get to normally make it to adoration because of their schedule. Like I said, this starts in the evening, so there's plenty of time to go home, grab a bite, come out to the church, listen to some beautiful music, and experience Christ, and like I said, in a different atmosphere, in a different environment. And you may find that you absolutely love it, and we may do this again. Krista Weigel put this together, and we thank her for it. This was kind of her idea. I think of something that she experienced somewhere in the past, and thought it would be great to share with everybody at our parish. So if you see Krista, be sure to thank her for this. And I look forward to seeing everybody out there. And like I said, and I can understand if you can't make the whole 2 hours. Sometimes schedules just won't allow. Especially if you got little ones, you need to get them home to bed and stuff like that. Maybe come for just an hour for the first hour, or if you're really busy, try to fit in 30 minutes. I don't think anybody's going to be upset if folks flow in and out, during this service, just as long as everybody's, respectful, and to everybody else, it shouldn't be a problem at all. So yeah, those are the two things I wanted everybody to know about. Like I said, Saturday, Veterans, noon mass, oration, a night with Jesus on Monday, the 13th. So now you know. Now you got to put them on your calendar. Outside of that, I didn't really have any other announcements. There's nothing nothing coming up too fast, too critical. There'll be some stuff as we get closer to Thanksgiving for religious ed classes and things like that. But we'll have plenty of time to talk about that and get that in the announcement. So that's it for this evening, folks. Just like I said, just a quick one. Just wanted to make sure everybody knew what was coming up. And I think what I'll do is I'll take this flyer also, and I'll put it in the comments on this video. So that way, if you can't read it or see it very well on whatever screen you're looking at, you can, hit the image and then see the whole thing and stuff like that. So, all right, everyone, good night. God bless, and we'll see you soon.